What's going on, family? What's going on, family? Hey, I got this new little gizmo I got off Amazon, but I got the idea from TikTok, of course. But yeah, it's a little gizmo that's going to make the perfect ice spear. We're going to unbox it in 1 second, but it's supposed to make the perfect ice spear. You know, the ice spear like Sub Zero used to use. You know, he used to get the ball of ice and just. But anyway, enough of that. But it's supposed to make the perfect ice spear to keep your drinks cool and refreshing. We're going to unbox this thing and we're going to get into it. We'll be right back. All right, let's get into this thing. And this is the nice little box it comes in. As you can see, it comes with two. So we're just going to unwrap one. But this is the little thing to for protection, I guess. Well, we'll see as we get into it. All right, we're going to take one out. And we're going to take the other one out. And we're just going to unbox one for right now. We finna unbox this thing. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Okay, nicely packed, as you can see. Nicely packed. Yes. All right, we're going to put that to the side. Take out this bubble wrap. All right. Okay, it's a nice little canister. Okay. Let's see how we work this thing. Okay, we pull that out. Seems like it's insulated in there, as you can see. All right, we'll set that to the side. And I guess this is the mold to create the spear. Okay. But first things first, guys, before we get this thing a whirl, I always wash everything I get from, being shipped in because, hey, it's just me. And I think it's just a good precaution to do because you never know in those warehouses and stuff, you never know what kind of bacteria and viruses these things may hold. So I'm going to wash this up and we'll be right back. All right, family, we got everything washed up. And again, this is the mold right here, as you can see. The mold, I got it nice and washed up, and this is the actually insulated part that goes inside the freezer. So with the directions, all right, you got the directions that's in the box. So I scanned over the directions. You got the directions in the box, so it comes with the directions, and it also comes with a little scoop, to put the ice in the drinks to get all fancy. You know how it goes, to get all fancy. But anyway, we're supposed to fill this insulated part up to a line. It's a line on the inside. If you can see, if you can't, trust me, it's a line in here. So we're gonna fill that up with a little water. I got, just any type of water. We're gonna fill that up all the way up to that line. All right, we got that water in there to that line. And now we're supposed to put this mold inside of the little canister. We're going to stick the mold in here. We're going to go down kind of slow because I think the water is supposed to fill the doohickey. All right, we got that, the mold in. Everything is in. And it's got a little extra water on top. We're going to take a napkin and we're just going to try to dab some of that water off the top because it came through the hole at the top. So we're just going to dab a little bit of that water out of there. All right, we got all of that in, wipe off the sides. And now we got it in. And now we're going to stick this thing in the freezer. It's supposed to stay in the freezer for at least 20 hours or a day, overnight, of course. So we're going to stick this thing in the freezer. And when we get this thing nice and hard, turn it into a nice solid, we're going to come back and let you see how it turns out. Peace. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Now it's been overnight, and we got our ice spear mold out, and we finna see what we're working with. Okay. Hopefully everything turned out nice, but hey, we finna find out. All right, we finna take the mold out. All right, and now we finna open the mold up and see what we're working with. This mold want to be a little difficult. Oh my goodness, this looks very good. Oh yeah. Guys, look at this. Y'all see that? Oh, the perfect bowl. Y'all see that? Oh, yeah. Looks good, don't it? All right, let's get this mold completely off. All right, we got that mold completely off, guys, and look at that. The perfect spear, guys. The perfect spear. Oh my goodness. Yes, that looks really good. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take that ice ball and we're going to put it in your cup. Well, it didn't fit all the way in there, guys, because it's a nice size ice spear. But I think it still will do the trick. So when you do this, guys, just remember it's a nice size ice ball. Okay, so make sure your glass or whatever is large enough so it can go all the way down to the bottom. See, mine's it's not actually big enough for that. Okay, but I think it still do the thing to keep my favorite adult beverage kind of cool. We finna see. Hold on one second. Got to do this off camera, guys. I can't show you this on camera. So, guys, I got my favorite adult beverage, and it's in there, and it's keeping it nice and cool. Like I said, it didn't go all the way to the bottom, but hey, guys, when you do this, make sure you get a larger glass or a cup. Make sure so it can go all the way to the bottom. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a 10 because you saw it had a perfect ice beer, guys. So, cheers.